Hello everyone, welcome to Ghoulomatic. I'm Luna, and today I'm going to be talking about why I love the Disney Pixar movie Luca. I'm obsessed with it, okay? Literally, today I was like, oh my god, I need to get a Happy Meal so I can get a Luca toy from McDonald's, right? Turns out they discontinued it, and I got Velma from Scooby-Doo. It's horrifying, and it's a bobblehead. It's horrifying. The script that I made for this, I wrote 15 minutes after watching it, but then I decided to procrastinate a little bit and then didn't record it because I'm a girl boss, right? I'm not even a girl, but I'm a girl boss. Ew. Anyways, people have been saying that it doesn't really feel like a Pixar film, and that, like, while most Pixar movies are, like, thought-provoking, and Luca just isn't, and I heavily disagree with this. I mean, obviously I do. I wouldn't be able to make a video if I didn't have any thoughts on it, you know? I'm Italian by blood. I wasn't born in there, but my great-grandparents were. And my dad is 100% Italian. My mom's like 50, 75 or something. So I'm around the culture a lot. It's always around me. Not only that, but the relatability of the characters is just like, it feels like a direct attack at me sometimes. It's like, hey, you Luna, I know that you're watching this, so I'm gonna call you out right now. Right here, right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna tell you why I love this movie so much. Let's start off with the characters. The main character, Luca, is a 13-year-old sea monster. He's pretty timid all throughout the movie, but he gets way better, like, as the movie develops, and as his character develops, obviously. His family situation is very similar to mine. A very strict mother, very set in her ways. A more tolerable father, still a bit set in his ways, but not the worst, you know what I mean? And a crazy grandma. My mom is a very strict woman, and she does it because she cares about me and she wants the best for me. Sometimes it's really hard, though. And that's the same with Luca's mom. Like, she doesn't want me to do anything she wouldn't do herself. She, a lot of times she'll be like try to make me tone down the way I dress a lot because it's not something she would personally wear. And I mean, this is pretty toned down compared to what I actually want to wear. Anyways, his mom doesn't want him anywhere near the surface because she has fear of the unknown. She doesn't want Luca to get hurt. She doesn't want Luca to get hurt, which makes sense, right? His dad is very concerned about Luca, but is more timid, I guess you could say. Not timid, but just very sweet and kind, and more tolerable of certain things. He's more sensitive and forgiving than the mother, which is the same thing with my parents. It's like a girl boss and her male life, right? And Luca's crazy grandma is a chaotic old woman. My grandma isn't all there because, she's old. She's 90 something, 93? I don't know. I know that she's in her 90s, and she has troubles with her health and stuff, but she's very chaotic, she's very stubborn, but she can be pretty funny sometimes. So, they're kind of alike. They're definitely not the same, but they're somewhat alike, The next character I want to talk about is Julia. I can say without a doubt I am a Julia Kinney. And I'm not afraid to say it. I am a Julia Kinney. So, that's something. First off, she calls herself an underdog. She feels like she doesn't fit in with everyone else, so she takes that and she goes, you know what? F it. And then she just makes it herself. Like, she takes it from the people who make fun of her and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna embrace the shit out of this. And I love that. Kind of do the same thing too. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of weird. But I like that. I like weird things. I don't like things that are that are ordinary and predictable because that's just boring and bland. You want something chaotic and spontaneous. You want to do something that's cool and fun. Why would you do something that's predictable and boring? I don't understand that. Everyone has their own comfort levels, and I get that. And I don't shame people who are somewhat basic because, you know, they're doing what they want to do, and that's what should matter, but it's not for me. She also has a passion for reading and learning, and I do as well. I will hyperfixate and I have hyperfixations and special interests. My current hyperfixation is Luca, obviously, and I absolutely love them because I like learning as much things as possible as I can about a subject because that just makes me so happy. I like ranting and venting and just talking about the things that I'm passionate about that make me happy. I absolutely love doing that. It's so fun. And I can't do that if I don't learn about it. So of course I have to learn about it, and it's so fun to learn about it. And I love it. Okay? I love it. It's literally why I'm making a video right now. Because I just want to talk. I just want to talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. That's why I'm literally recording this. Obviously. If I didn't want to record it, why would I record it? I don't know. Julia specifically likes astronomy, but she also likes zoology as well because was also seen with the zoology book. I love animals, but I love outer space. Like, I'm into astronomy, astrology. Literally, my name is Luna. I connect to the moon a lot. It's because it's my chosen name. I remember when I was younger, I would look outside and I would just stare at the moon. And I'll be like, I like that. And a lot of times I tell people, whenever you see the moon, that's me. I don't know why, but I'm like, yeah, that's me, yeah. Maybe I'm Kin the Moon too. Julia Kitty, also a moon kitty. I don't know. Additionally, she has this hatred for the main antagonist, Urkule, or E. coli, as one could say, you know, because he's like a virus. She tells him, quote unquote, his reign of terror is coming to an end. And yeah, I hate social hierarchies. I hate a lot of things. And social justice is something that I'm very much involved with. It's one of my special interests. I hate social hierarchies, or however the hell you pronounce it. I'm bad at pronouncing certain words. And as much as I try to stop them, sometimes I can't, but I try my best, and so does Julia. Me and Julia, we're on the same like, I am the same person as her. Well, not really, but you know what I mean, right? Next, I'm going to be talking about the culture, and yes, I'm skipping Alberto. I love him. I love him so much. But I don't relate to him. I relate to him in some aspects, but not enough to write up anything about it. Just like, yeah, he's a cool character, but I don't have daddy issues. The only thing I kind of relate to is that sometimes he'll just randomly spew out random lies, but then he'll be like, yeah, no, I, like, in one scene where he's like, oh yeah, I've been there. Wait, no, I haven't. Sometimes I do that for some reason, and I don't know why. Something I've noticed about Alberto, though, is that because he's unhappy with his own life, he projects himself on people as somebody who's smart and intelligent and super cool and has done almost everything possible. And I find that, like, I really like that aspect of his character because it makes a lot of sense with his troubles with his dad and just family in general and how he lives his life. It's very interesting. I really like it. This isn't in the script. I'm just kind of ranting here, but next is the culture. As I stated before, I'm almost 100% Italian. My grandma is from Sicily, while my grandpa is from Calabria. We use conversational Italian all the time, like aspetta. My dad, when I was younger, he used to call me pupetta, which is meatball in Italian, and my sister was benuzza, which is bread, in Italian, which it's cute. I'm pretty sure that some areas of Italy say certain words differently, especially in Sicily. I use Italian interchangeably with English quite a lot. When I'm writing, I really don't, unless it's a main focal point. If like my heritage is like a main focal point of it, sometimes I will intertwine it a little bit. Um, but for the most part, I really don't write with it. I just speak with it. So in most of my videos, I'm not going to use a lot of conversational Italian just because of that one reason, which is kind of unfortunate. But if I'm going to be ranting, then it might happen, yeah. But I'm from the typical Italian family. We have Italian food all the time, especially pasta. I love pasta. It's so fucking good, okay? And it's so good to have good Italian representation in the media without any stupid mafia jokes or like people romanticizing the mafia. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know? Like, can you not do that? I'm gonna briefly talk about the queer themes in the movie, just because this isn't really the focal point of it, although I will say, I am queer. I'm non-binary and pansexual. And there's no way that Luca and Alberto are not crushing on each other. They totally like each other. I can't see it any other way. I'm going to insert a few clips of them literally being in love.
Luca, think about it. Every day we'll ride someplace new, and every night we'll sleep under the fish. No one did.
Yeah! Wait, no, I can't. I gotta go home.
Right this second?
Yeah, if my parents found out I was up here, it would be bad.
What's wrong with you, stupido?
Could we even survive over there?
You and me? We can do anything.
Whoa!
Hey, relax. We're incredible at this humaning stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Did you see me on the bike? Julia said, look up, and then all of a sudden But how am I gonna know you're okay?
You got me off the island, Luca. I'm okay.
I'm going to hopefully make a video on why it's okay to ship them, because there's a lot of discourse about that. Hopefully I'll make a video on that, and comment if you want it. Just say in the comments, yeah, I would like this, or no, I wouldn't like this, because I would like to know what people want, you know, what content should I make? And that's it. That's all I have to say. Bye!